Hello everyone. Today I'm bringing you a new gaming news discussion episode. Let's start by talking about the pricing of a game like Grand Theft Auto 6 because there have been hints from the CEO of Take-Two Interactive, the parent company of Rockstar Games, that what we've all been hearing for years might actually happen. The game could launch at a price higher than the now standard $70 for AAA titles. There were recent interviews with Strauss Zelnick, and in every interview he sounded extremely confident that marketing for the game is about to begin soon. He also casually mentioned that the game's pricing will be revealed in the near future. Normally, with video games, pricing is predictable. Last generation, we expected every AAA game to launch at $60 for the standard edition, and now most AAA games are priced at $70. So usually, we don't wait for publishers to announce prices unless it's something unusual, either cheaper or more expensive. But with a game that has this level of anticipation and hype surrounding it like GTA 6, the fact that they're specifically talking about revealing the price makes it very possible that the game could cost more than $70. We already saw Nintendo experimenting with this recently, when they launched Mario Kart World on the Nintendo Switch 2 for $80, which caused a huge debate online. Personally, when I look at game pricing these days, I feel like gaming in general has become very expensive, not just video games, but consoles too. Instead of prices going down over time, they keep increasing, and we already saw that with the Switch 2. The problem is that when a massive game like GTA 6 launches at a higher price, it opens the door for other developers and publishers to say, okay, this is the new standard now. A perfect example is The Outer Worlds 2. After Nintendo announced $80 games, Microsoft suddenly decided to price The Outer Worlds 2 at $80 as well, even though it's not exactly a blockbuster level title. Eventually they lowered the price back to $70 after seeing weak interest, and honestly, I don't even think the game looks worth $60. That's my biggest concern. At the start of this generation, many people already felt uncomfortable with the jump to $70, especially because some games launch unfinished or disappointing. So imagine what happens if $80, $90, or even $100 becomes normal. Some people are even predicting GTA 6 could cost $100, and honestly, I'm not ready for that at all. Besides pricing, the CEO of Take-Two also confirmed once again that GTA 6 will launch on consoles first, then later on PC. Some people expected the delays might lead to a simultaneous PC release, but he clearly stated that the core audience for GTA is still on consoles, which is why they prioritize those platforms first. Recent leaks also showed that the majority of active players across Rockstar's ecosystem are still on consoles like PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and Series S, and older systems as well. Moving on to Xbox, there's still a lot happening with the new management team. Asha Sharma continues bringing in executives from AI product divisions, and honestly, I don't know much about these new hires. However, reactions from developers have been mixed, especially regarding people connected to platforms like GitHub. One important thing we mentioned before when Asha Sharma first took over Xbox leadership is that her background isn't really in gaming. It's more about organizational restructuring and operational management. And honestly, that's exactly what seems to be happening right now at Xbox. Most of the recent decisions coming from Xbox feel like a giant Ctrl-Z button, reversing many decisions made by the previous leadership. And to be fair, some of these reversals are genuinely good. For example, they completely removed the integration of Microsoft Copilot from Xbox. Microsoft has been trying to force Copilot into everything, including Windows, so removing it from Xbox is honestly a positive step in my opinion. They also reversed previous price increases related to Xbox Game Pass. Even if all they're doing right now is undoing previous mistakes, that's still better than continuing in the wrong direction. But the real test will be how they handle studios and projects moving forward. Will we continue seeing cancellations and studio shutdowns like before, or will things improve? That's what actually matters to me in the long term. As for Sony Interactive Entertainment, there's a new rumor from a site called MP First claiming that internal PlayStation surveys mention a horror game currently in development. The leak doesn't specify which studio is making it, but it immediately caught my attention because Sony hasn't really focused on horror games since series like Siren. That said, the term horror game can mean many things. It could be a survival horror experience like Resident Evil or Silent Hill, or it could simply be a cinematic slasher-style game similar to Until Dawn. Sony's recent financial report also revealed that Bungie has reportedly cost the company around $765 million since the acquisition. Sony originally hoped Bungie would become their new live service powerhouse, but internal struggles and mixed reception to games like Marathon seem to be causing problems. Well, that's it for this episode. Let me know your opinion in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.